things are about to get so much worse across planet Earth because Trump officials have admitted that they have already drawn up plans for a boots-on-the-ground invasion of Cuba. Multiple insiders from the Trump administration, including a couple cabinet officials who spoke on the condition of anonymity, spoke to Axios where they admitted, yeah, this is gonna happen. But don't worry about the boots on the ground, folks, because as one of them said, the president does not want boots on the ground for more than 48 hours. It's a quagmire in the making. This could get messy. Well, that is a relief, right? I'm sure we were all like, oh no, boots on the ground. That means at least 48 hours. But this one Trump advisor says, don't worry, like 2 days tops, and then they're gone. No more boots, whether the job is finished or not, because if we're in there for over 48 hours, then it's a quagmire and it's getting messy. Here is what the other cabinet official said. Everything is on the table, but no invasion is planned or imminent. When POTUS says go, we're ready for anything. Okay, so in your first sentence, you say, we have nothing planned. And then your second sentence immediately after saying you haven't planned anything is, when Trump says it's time to go, we're ready to go. Which would indicate you do in fact have plans drawn up. And plus your other guy also said, we don't want boots on the ground for more than 48 hours. So not only do you have something planned, but it's not just aerial strikes. You plan for boots on the ground. You haven't even finished your first invasion or your second invasion, and you guys are already moving on to thirds. You're on dessert when you haven't even finished your appetizers yet. It's going to be hot, one source said. People won't have electricity. Food spoils without refrigeration. People get angry. They can take to the streets. And then what happens? I can't see the president doing nothing if there's repression. Trump's been misunderstood this whole time, guys. He only wants to invade Cuba and just overthrow their government and start firing missiles and bullets because he hates people being oppressed. Which honestly is probably news to millions and millions of Americans who, watched National Guard troops rolling down their streets or have seen ICE agents kick down doors to arrest crying children. That kind of oppression is totally okay. When Trump does it, it's okay. But when other people act like Trump, oh boy, you better watch out. That man is coming to get you. Another said, the best way to describe it as accelerationism. But we don't want to kill off the regime just yet. There's a method to this. It's in stages. We have time. The regime doesn't. So we're so sad about the oppression. And then the other officials like, by the way, we're making conditions so bad for these people that they're going to revolt against the guys in charge, right? So we're doing the oppression. We're starving the people so that the people get mad and overthrow their government. And then we can be like, well, of course you had to do that. You were oppressed. You were starving. We starved you for decades, by the way. But, it's a good thing you overthrow those people. Now, by the way, we're going to install our own government. And then the next thing you know, the Trump organization is, of course, going to be popping up with nice, beautiful Gulf of Mexico resorts all over Cuba, right along the coast. And then they'll get destroyed by hurricanes because Donald Trump has, of course, stated as a statement of fact that Cuba doesn't get hurricanes, which I'm sure is news to every single person living on that island. Because they do. They're literally right in the path when the storms get into the Gulf. They have to go through Cuba every time. But he wants that property, just like he wants the property over in Gaza, just like he wants properties in the Middle East. He wants his name on a tower in every country on the planet. And this is why he's doing it. But this is going to be a disaster. Cuba is not some isolated island nation like most people would love to think. Cuba has some powerful backers who, when combined, probably a little more might than the United States has. This is how World War III starts. And I am terrified that we're going to see this before the end of the summer. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.